Hello everybody and welcome, I'm SonOfMowgef. It's Thursday and I'm playing Ecosystem. I'm continuing off from where we were last week. I did let it run for a little while and things happened. You can probably tell from the mini-map up here, look. I started the map with the current I had drawn across and forwards and backwards, round and round the whole map. I started here. And I drew it down here, and then up here, and then down here, and then back up to where it started from. Just to see how it would affect things. And as you can see, it has in fact affected things. Not infected. I said it wrong. I should just say I said it wrong and shut up. All this purple stuff here is plankton. The red dots, I think, are fishies. And the green stuff is actually plants. So you can see the plankton has gone absolutely loopy. Like there's tons of it here and there's tons of it here, and you can like kind of see a path that it's taken. It seems to have bunched up in the corners, like here and here and here, but on the edges, like on the straight-ish lines, like I think maybe where I probably didn't draw it perfectly, it's broken up on the current. So let's just have a little swim around for ourselves and see what's going on. I think this is where I started. I just put a bunch of stuff down last week. You can see like there's a bunch of plankton here as well. It's gone mad. It's taking over the whole map. We've got some of this. I forget exactly what this is, but we have it. And we got a ton of bloody different, was it tube sponge? Sponge coral? What is it called? Wait, hang on. What? It's this stuff, isn't it? Yellow tube sponge. And we've got green tube sponge, and we've got this stuff all over the damn place. It's, oh, hang on a minute. What's that? Is that one of the honeycomb coral sponge brain thing? It looks like a weird alien brain. Kind of thing you might see in a cheap sci-fi movie. Huh. There's more weird stuff that I don't recognise over here. You can see these little green patches, like there. Like the plants are slowly following the current, but it's a very select few. I dare say the fish and the this plankton. Plankton is bloody everywhere. Look at it. I noticed there is like a gap here. If you have a look, like there's a bunch of plankton like here, and then there's a little gap here, and then it carries on. I guess it just got eaten. Not really sure. There are some like extra like green patches here, but nothing seems to be growing there currently. Oh, hello. We've got some of what even is this? This? I think it's actually this. Orange sea fan. Is that what it is? It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. Let's see. I don't think it's one of these, because these are all green. Well, whatever it is, it's found its way all the way over here. I've only put stuff down like in that top corner, so anything that's over here has just spread. I also saw something going on over here. Is this more of it? I think it is, isn't it? I didn't realise that it spread this far. Well, it's nice to know that it is in fact spreading. This blue stuff has gone a little bit crazy over here. I keep pressing the wrong button. Yeah, look. Tons of the blue coral. Oh, there's a little bit of green there as well. There's a little bit more there. It's funny the things you notice when you actually bother to pay attention to things. There's a ton of fish here. A bunch of them have died off. A bunch more I'm tempted to say they're doing well, but I mean, look at them. Look at these things that have become in this world. He appears to be swimming sideways against his own will, like he's strafing and not happy about it. Like when you're playing a game and the key on your keyboard gets stuck and you're like, oh, I can't stop strafing. Or that thing in Scrap Mechanic when you jump out of a vehicle and you're holding the button, so when you hit the ground, the game still thinks you're holding that button. And it just goes and kicks you off, like in some weird direction. Talking about weird directions, the evolution of this guy took a weird direction, didn't it? It looks like a mouldy pancake. Alright, and we've got these guys. He's actually seeming like he can swim fairly well. He's got this fin doing not much, but his tail is doing quite well. It's just occurred to me as well, I don't know which ones are which. So that's a forager. That's a forager. That's a forager. And that's a predator. Oh, is that the weird... Oh, there's mushrooms over here. Hang on a minute. Where did these come from? I'm struggling... Oh, I am up in this corner where I started. I think I started, like, here. Oh my god. There are some starfish as well in there. Mostly orange ones by the look of them. I think these are sea anemones. Yeah, things are actually going really well. Somewhat surprisingly. I think what I'm going to do is just, like, find an edge of where, like, things have developed. Like, maybe over here? Oh. And I was going to say, spawn a few more fish, like, maybe some foragers and some predators, but I think they're actually breeding over here. Maybe put them a little bit further out? Maybe over here? I'm just going to do it. Just going to go forager, bing, and I'm going to go predator, predator. It won't let me put them there because I think there's some already there. Oh, wait. There we go. Got there in the end. Wow, look at all that stuff. Is that another starfish? That is. That's a red starfish, not an orange one. That's an orange one. We do have a sort of mix of things. It makes me wonder. There is something that I can pop down maybe over here that likes coral and plankton, I think. Let me have a look at that. Oh god, I'm going to be here all day trying to find that one. So that one likes moving plankton. I think that's that red stuff that was all over the place earlier. This is definitely the blue stuff that was all over the place earlier. Green Acropora? Acropora. That's probably the wrong way to pronounce that, but, you know, I do words good, so leave me alone. So that likes coral, and this likes moving plankton. No wonder there's so much of it. Let's have a look. Creature with 4 limbs. +1 times age. I think that was a brain coral that I saw earlier then. I kind of want to put another one down like there. Just to see how that changes. I seem to be having a bit of an issue with the frame rate. +1 times honeycomb. Yeah, that's the stuff that I said. Look, I nearly said hurricane instead of honeycomb. And then I tried to ignore it and couldn't. That's the stuff that I saw earlier and thought it looked like a brain. That's camouflaged creatures. That looks predators. Vase coral. Alright. Scroll coral. plate coral. We really do have a lot of different types of coral, don't we? Bubble coral. I've seen bubble coral in Subnautica before. I didn't realise it was a real thing. Sun coral, plus 30 times duck, plus 7 times animal species. If I put this like in a dark area, ish. It wasn't really that dark, was it? Let's just see how that goes. That's plus 1 times spread range. I don't really know what it means by spread range. This is, this coral likes creatures. There you go. Blue waving hand coral. Oh, wait, is this the stuff that's going mad all over the place? It likes currents and outcroppings. I think this might actually be the stuff that I was looking at over here. But it's a little hard to tell sometimes. I might just put some of this up here for the hell of it. No, it's different and similar. Like, that might just be because it's new. I think this stuff and that stuff is the same thing. And it's gone a bit wild over here, hasn't it? Let's have a look and find some of that stuff that liked coral. I think it was this stuff, wasn't it? If I put some of this down somewhere, like, let's just put a bunch of, like, of each colour, maybe? I don't want to put it too far out. I want the current to spread it. We've got a little bit... Oh god, again, I keep pushing the wrong buttons. So yeah, things are spreading out. They're just taking a long time, which is kind of how evolution works. Takes a long time. I don't know why I said that so weird. Do have a bunch of emergent species I'd like to check out. Yeah, so this is some of that red corally stuff that I've just put down. That's the blue corally stuff. But some of this tube sponge that's all the way out here, you can see it on the map like there. I did not put this anywhere near here that I'm aware of. I might have clicked accidentally at some point, but as far as I know, the only place that I've put that is up here. And as you can see, it's doing pretty well for itself up here. You got tons of this stuff. That kelp that I was worried was going to take over the world like it did in my other world hasn't. It did spread a little bit along this ridge, but it seems to have stopped along here somewhere. There's some mushrooms there. I don't remember putting mushrooms down, but we got some of this. Is that the bubble coral? I wish I could click it and see what it is, you know? I think that's bubble coral. And this is just regular seaweed type stuff. So it's turning into an actual ecosystem, like things are spreading out of its own accord. Which is kind of interesting. I'm kind of tempted to just load this up and leave it on overnight. Look at all this blue. Look at it all. Like, there is a little bit of green here, but every time I turn around and I just see that, it's like, oh my god. Let's go and have a look at fishies. We've got 14 miscellaneous fishies. We've got, oh, 1 of these. Well, that's about to go extinct. Again, every time I look at these, like, where is your head? You have a face. Where is it? Oh, it's there, look. It's right there. Right, I'll leave you alone. Go in peace to go extinct. There's only one of you. You can't breed. That guy we've seen. I think this guy we've seen. I love how some of them just swim upside down. I don't know when, but I'm going to play around with the creature editor and just see if I can make a bunch of like creatures and drop them in a world and watch them wreak havoc on the ecosystem because they're weirdly unbalanced. That's a thing that I do. That's one of... Oh, I thought that was a predator. Are they not predators earlier? Did I do a dumb? I don't know, maybe. That's a forager. The foragers are doing much better than the predators, it would seem. But again, I guess I need to balance out the life, you know, the plant life and the animal life and all that stuff. What are you? I can see you flapping around out here. He looks like one of the socks on my bedroom floor. I have wardrobes and drawers. I don't use them. What I have is a floor drobe. That's where my clothes live. And he looks like one of the socks I abandoned. What even are you? He's a Scudace, which is one of these guys. Hello? There we go. So he's a predator, apparently. I thought that was a piece of coral. I'm hoping that these things will just, over time, like they'll move, like they'll eat some of the plankton, and they'll encourage the plants to spread out. It's just one of those things that takes a while. As I was going to say earlier, I'm kind of tempted just to leave it running like overnight or something and just see what happens. Even if everything goes extinct, it'll be interesting as an experiment. I'll come back to a barren wasteland. That's definitely something that I might do. Oh, there's a little hitch there, excuse me. To say, it seems to be having frame rate issues. According to the information I'm getting, it's not, but it feels choppy. Maybe it's just me. I am in a bit of a weird one. Ooh. We've got mature fishes. We've got no miscellaneous ones now. So, oh no, we do have a miscellaneous one. Where did you come from? Oh, you're a miscellaneous? You're miscellaneous and have a name? Okay. What was that? Did it eat a plant that was appearing? I'm suddenly getting like audio cues that sound like water. I've never heard those before. That's very odd. I guess I'll just leave those to their fate. Sure how else to word that. Oh wait, is this the bull kelp? How did it end up over here? I thought it was only over there. Or is that a different type of kelp? Oh god. Because there are two different types of kelp over here. There's got this skinny stuff and this bushy stuff. Assuming of course they are the same one. Oh no, that's looks like grass rack pond weed. Yum. And the other stuff is, I think, giant kelp. Where did this pondweed stuff come from then? You're kind of new. I'm also noticing these little blue dots around here. What are you? Oh, are they fish? Oh, I didn't know that. The red dots are foragers and the blue dots are predators, I'm guessing? Yeah, looks like it. I didn't realise that. I just thought all fish were blue dots. There's a bunch of stuff down... Sorry, I meant red dots. There is a red dot down here. Where are you? Where are you, you damn fish? Don't know. This is just plankton over here. Look, it's just so much of it. It's everywhere. I might actually put a few plants down here and just see if the current will pick them up and carry them in like 2 directions. Yeah, there's a little like plane here. The problem I did with this was that I drew the line from this corner to this corner and then up. So if I put something here, it carries upwards. And if I put something there, it carries downwards. If I put something in the middle, it's going to go in 2 directions. I'm not sure whether to put a bunch of stuff in the middle and just see where it goes, if it goes anywhere at all, or to continue putting stuff in the corners and hope it fills the middle in. Which won't be true of this corner because the current goes upwards here, so anything that spreads from here will just join up with this stuff eventually. Maybe didn't think that through too much. I might just put one thing here and just see how long it survives. I kind of like the hydrillia, or the hydrilla. Hydrilla? Let's... Oh, it doesn't like this area very much, does it? If I put some there, and then there's the other type of hydrilla, and because they give each other bonuses, I'll put some of that over there. There's just 2 plants, one there, and they'll both, like, give each other bonuses. It makes me wonder if they'll actually spread. Which is what the currents are for. Oh, got a bunch of these. That's more of the brain coral, is it not? It's interesting sometimes just to, like, flit about the place and see exactly, you know, what you've got growing where. Because I literally, after last week's episode, I just put it on double speed and walked away, and I came back to it much later. Excuse me. So this is doing well near camouflaged creatures. And it's found its way down here from up here somewhere. Is where I originally put everything. Let's see if I can find some up here. Oh yeah, look, there's loads of it here. There's also some of whatever that is. That looks like the... What is that? Is that? Open brain coral. Ah. Oh, I've got a lot of damn coral over here. Not much in the way of plant life, admittedly, but I have got some more predators to try and even that out. But I like this game. It's fun just swimming about and seeing what things do when you just leave them. What I might do is... Oh god, I've been recording so long already. What I might do is... Yeah, sorry about that. Brief interruption. What was I saying? Yeah, I was thinking I might just leave it running for a long time, and I'll give you guys an update maybe next week what's going on, and do something else. I could say I do want to play around with the creature editor, see if I can, you know, make things that aren't currently in the game, even if they're going to be added later. Because, you know, impatient me. There's actually some blue coral all the way over here, I've noticed. I think that might be a cool thing to do. And then every, I don't know, every episode, I'll just check in on this world and show you guys how far it's gone all on its own. I may have to do that. Is this plankton here? I notice there's some creatures over here. I don't know. Anyway, I am going to have to leave it there. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you've got ideas or suggestions or curiosities you'd like to discuss, please do go ahead and put those in the comments section. Love some of the comments I get from people. They're either funny or interesting or both, which is amazing. I very much like it. Yeah, I'm SonOfMowgef. This is Ecosystem. I'll be back tomorrow for some Factorio, which is a thing. I have actually been doing work in Factorio, little bits here and little bits there throughout the week. I left it in a bit of a mess last week, so I thought, I'm gonna have to fix it. And because I'm useless at that game, I don't really know how, so yeah, come back tomorrow to find out what exactly is that's going on in that.